Hello. Good afternoon. Daytime appropriate greeting. Hi. We're back to do battle with Substance Painter. Wah. How are we doing? My washing machine just scared the crap out of me because it sounded like it was going to take off. And not in like a good way of like, you know, not in a good way. I mean, not in the way that they usually do, where they're just spinning really fast. Like it was thumping. Like it sounded like it was going to try to escape. Ah, I've turned down the spin speed in the hope that it won't do that again. Right. Okay. Yeah, we have avatars turned off because we do what we can when it comes to Substance Painter. Right. I've got a snack to munch on. It's not my lunch, it's just a snack. Mmm. Living up to my horrible meat eater reputation by just eating jerky. Our stream. Tasty. Stanky comes up after thank him because he's the one who gave me this. Okay. Tablet. And my music. Well. Now, good question that I didn't check, actually. Did we get any claims yesterday when I played that Mystery Skulls music? I didn't. Lovely. Love that for me. Wham, wham, wham. Okay. I'm munching. I got the munching. Okay. Okay. Bloody different movement controls for every bloody 3D program. Hi, Core. Hello. Right, so I think we're gonna mess around with certain layers. Yeah, that is what I thought it was. Just gonna mess around with these a little bit to have them follow the flow of the markings, I think. Yes. It won't cost much. Just your voice. What? I might be getting bogged down in details too early, I think, considering that I haven't refined a lot of the stripes yet. Nom, 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 nom. Avatar munchies. I feel like I want this to come a bit more pointed. Because Digimon actually have quite pointed eye bits quite often. The usual lag of, uh-oh, we interacted with a layer for the first time. Yeah, just a bit like that. Just a little bit more point. Num num num. I tell you what, this like jerky is a little addictive. Of like, I just want to keep eating it. I'm not even that hungry because I had lunch. I just got this as a snack, and I'm just like, num 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 num. I should probably just keep refining the stripes, huh? That's probably what I should do. What? A rock ruff! A rock ruff! Oh, no rock ruff for me. Yeah, I just realised I did those the wrong way because like you kind of want the further point downwards. So yeah, I should change the direction of those points. I can't decide. I can't decide if I want to put like a little bit more wibble in them. Sort of like, you know, kind of like this. A bit more wibble in them. Proper term, technical term. Bit of wibble. Because they're not perfectly straight. I mean, I wasn't trying to get them perfectly straight anyway, but they do kind of have a little wobble to them. They're not perfect straight lines, as opposed to Arcanine, which does have quite straight lines on its fur. Maybe it makes it more visually interesting as well, so maybe I should. Which means I'm going to be redoing that top arm. Quiet day today. People are busy, which is fair. Ah. The printer didn't actually get back to me. I think he said he would. I got my mech condensed to the 60s, kind of debating if I want to level Archer or not. That's entirely up to you. I have said this before. Like considering that, like I believe both Frog and Den enjoy playing Archer and Bard. I kind of don't, which is weird. It is FF's Archer is the only Archer that I am not a fan of. Like I play Guild Wars, and I played WoW, and both of those I was fine with. I cannot vibe with Bard, and I am now at this point begrudgingly leveling it. It used to be my secondary of like because I was always like, you know, I want to have a secondary class to put excess MSQ XP into, basically. And for me, for a long time, that was Bard of like, but you know, I was like, oh, I like playing archery classes, and then I was just like, you know what, I don't vibe with this, and my secondary became Ninja, basically. And now Ninja is my second highest that I like level simultaneously and try to put excess MSQ XP in. Also, the only archer without a pair. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's. Why is my. The thing is, as well, it's FF stuff. It's only Archer for the start. It's actually Bard, and I think that was what misled me. It's not a Ranger class. It is not called Ranger. It is never presented as Ranger. It is a Bard. They are different, and I think that is probably why I don't gel with it. It's not a Ranger. It was never advertised itself to be a Ranger. Whereas, you know, Guild Wars is a Ranger, and you know, I know that World of Warcraft is technically called Hunter, but it's a Ranger. Alistair Bardwood. Your friend should have been a bard. True story, Spook was going to multiclass into Bard, but he actually dissuaded himself from it. Which I know is shocking, the king of multiclass persuaded himself not to multiclass into Bard. To be fair, when he first made Alistair, he was going to play him more bard-like, if you know what I mean. You know, I know he was always very quite, you know, he was always quite full of himself and very proud. But he was also going to be a bit more of a womanizer, actually. He was going to be quite the charmer, which is why Spook gave him like fairly high charisma. He was going to be quite a charmer, and you know, he liked the ladies, and he decided after a while that wouldn't suit him and wouldn't suit the campaign, and so he went down the Hunter Extraordinaire route, which is now obviously his iconic line. Yes. Yes. Yeah. To not sugarcoat it, he thought it would not be well received. Mainly, I think, by me and also Das. He has said that plainly to me, of like, he was going to make Alistair a bit of a womanizer, and then he realised that probably wouldn't be very well received, so he decided not to, and changed the character. Because he felt like the pair of us wouldn't take too kindly to it, which I probably wouldn't have. But who's to say? is that I probably wouldn't mind now, but back then I might have minded because it was, very early in our relationship. Whereas now I probably wouldn't mind. I'd be like, you do what you want to do, sweetie. Because so do I. Yeah, I think that stripe maybe is a little more visually interesting with that slight wobble in it. Excuse me. Tries to flirt with female, basically gets shut down, and the character he flirted with gets disappeared. Yeah. Yeah. Spook kind of had the same feeling. Of like, very early, even like before it became, even before it was a Roll20 game, it was like literally back when it was the three of us first starting it out. He did kind of be like, I'm gonna flirt with this lady character. Was not received well. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm in peak wolf mode at the moment. I'm literally just gnawing on meat. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Delicious. It's supposed to be home early today. He's on an earlier shift. In fact, he's on earlier shifts for most of this week. Nom, 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 nom. So another topic. Bard is definitely more support than DPS, but Mech and Dancer both have some support elements, but not as much as Bard. Yeah, yeah. I think that is kind of the toss up of the ranged. That's the ranged DPS basically. I think Mechanist is the more DPS heavy of the three. Probably. I've not played Mechanist, but I get that vibe. I do get that vibe. But yeah, that is kind of the MO of the ranged DPS, I feel. Of they do slightly less damage in comparison to the melee DPS, but they get more support actions. I rolled a 1. Let's fucking go. Fuck. You're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you. Shots. I can fucking shot that guy is. I am trying to align the raised bits with the fingers. Don't. Gonna loot that motherfucker. Bitch. It's kind of funny that in every other MMO, I preferred ranged DPS in the form of Ranger, because I was like, I want to do damage but not get hurt. But that kind of doesn't apply with FF, because FF doesn't have a ranger, because the whole point of the generally most rangers in MMOs is it's a ranged DPS, but it has a pet and the pet tanks for you, so you don't take a lot of damage. And because FF doesn't really have that, I fully just went melee DPS, of like, the melee DPS are all the ones I want to play. I want to play Dragoon, I want to play Rogue, I've leveled up Samurai, Reaper at some point I will make progress on, probably. Just funny. Mech only has one support ability that I've run so far, and that's a take less damage for a few seconds button, while Dancer has the dance with a person, and you both get buffs for the duration. Yes, correct. I feel like, I don't know if this is still the same, because it's been several years of patches and updates and stuff, but I feel like back in the day, having two dancers dance together was considered quite the combo to have, for especially if you were doing, like, you know, a dungeon and stuff. So if, like, if your two DPS for one dungeon were two dancers, that was like hells to the air kind of thing. Though, to be fair, Dragoon does have, I believe it's called Battle Litany, which is the entire party gets a 20% crit boost for 30 seconds. So every class has one, I think. I think it's a bit like Guild Wars. Every class gets some kind of support ability. Yeah, Battle Litany. Increases crit hit rate of self and nearby party members by 10%. Oh, it got debuffed. It keeps getting buffed though. Patch 6.4, radius increased from 15 to 30. Patch 7, duration increased from 15 to 20 seconds. How's your battle with substance? It's ongoing, we shall see. It's behaving for now. I did notice FPS drops earlier, but for now it is behaving. We shall see. I haven't run into another dancer, so I wouldn't know. I don't know either because I've never even looked at a DPS meter, and I believe DPS meters in FF14 are actually not only frowned upon, but I think they are technically not allowed. Technically, I wouldn't be surprised if there are DPS meters out there, but they're not. I think technically they're not allowed. Would you rather put your dance on a tank, healer, or DPS serving new tank? Oh, you always put it on the DPS. Oh, you always put it on the D. I was always told that you dance with the other DPS. My understanding was that you always put that on a DPS. What's it called again? Closed position? Yeah, grants closed position, which designates a party member as your dance partner, allowing you to share the effects of standard finish, curling waltz, and many other things. Standard finish. Oh god, I forgot how complex these things are to read. Ugh. Sorry, I was trying to read through the description of Dancer, and my eyes started to cross. Ugh. Too many words to read. Internet died as soon as I asked that. Oh no, it wasn't my internet. It wasn't my internet. All mods are a bannable offense. This is true, except amnesis, to which they turn a blind eye. They never say this, but they turn a blind eye to amnesis because amnesis is the photography mod that lets people take pretty screenshots. But everything else is, no, not allowed. So, no DPS meters. So, I wouldn't know what is the best option. And frankly, I don't care. I'm not that kind of MMO player. I am not the kind of MMO player who has to min-max their stats and make sure they are always achieving the best DPS, which is probably why I would often get kicked out of raids back when I played WoW, because I was way too casual for them. I'd be scraping through with the bare minimum eye level requirements and not know, and have a very, not know, but have a very surface level idea of what the mechanics were, because basically I would watch a YouTube video 10 minutes before of like, what's the raid mechanics for this boss? So yeah, there are a few times where I got kicked out for, in my opinion, no reason other than just not being pro gamer enough. And I'm just like, God, this game, fucking hell. Ugh. I assume they don't care much about whatever mod people are using for music performances. I think that is because technically that does not mod the game. That's, I believe that is some kind, because essentially to play an instrument it is pressing keys on the buttons, and I think the mod that lets people play certain music is an external thing that basically just spits out the key commands, which Final Fantasy then reads. So I think it's one of those ones of like, technically you're not modding the game. Because I believe Guild Wars also doesn't like mods, but Blish is not a mod, it's an overlay. It doesn't modify the game. It's just displaying information that is accessible. So it's fine. Is my understanding at any rate. I'm not an expert for the reasons I just explained. More jerky. More! I've heard girls tell of people getting banned for taking a photo and someone going, you shouldn't be able to take that from that angle. Yeah. Who's to say? Who's to say? Internet rumours. I'm a vanilla player and I don't mod things anyway. So, yeah. I mean, let's be real, I played Guild Wars for 8 years before I downloaded Blish. I don't know when Blish was made. Based off its name, at least during Path of Fire. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. It's called Blishhood, and Blish is a character from Path of Fire, so that would have been 2017. So Blishhood itself is 8 years old. So Guild Wars is like 15 years old now. Longer. 20. No? No. No. No, I'm misreading this. 13. Guild Wars is 13 years old. Oh my goodness. Yummy, thank you for subscribing. That's appreciated. Hope you're having a good day. Follow me either. I can't read. I can't read. Yeah, 13. That was a different notification from what I am used to. Yeah, 2012 apparently. There you go. 2012 apparently. Tenth anniversary wasn't too long ago, and they usually celebrate the 15th. I mean, they said technically you get a thing. I think we have a thing every year for the anniversary, but yeah. But yeah, we had the decade armor stuff. That wasn't, yeah, that wasn't last year. That's already been a while ago. Damn, time is fake. Time be so fake. Hmm. Ow. Hi, Ash. Did you see that? That one got some distance. You get your kobold made yet? I actually haven't. I actually haven't. Hello. Mwah. Bite you. Stop trying to trigger the hand tracker. See what you're doing. Just... Shut up. Shut up, Cole. Shut up. Meh. Fluffing a boy in love. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? What's the big deal? What? What? So I woke up today and I text Spook saying I dreamt that you stayed home early, and then I was sad because I woke up and you weren't. And I was sad. Meh. What are you gonna do about it? Voice sounded funny. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have consumed all of the jerky. I'm gonna put my gloves on though. Now that the snack has been consumed, I'm gonna put my gloves on. My hands are getting cold. My hands are cold. Oh, that's why I didn't recognize that notification. It was a subscription. Someone subscribed to me on YouTube. I just looked at my phone and it's like, you got a new subscriber on YouTube. That was a YouTube subscriber notification. That's why it was different and I didn't recognize it. I was like, because my brain was really confused because it saw the word subscribed, but it wasn't Bongo Cat. So I was like, thanks for subscribing. No, wait. Thanks for following. No, wait. It was a YouTube subscription. That's so funny. I forgot I had YouTube subscription notifications because they don't happen very often. Neat. Yeah, it is neat. I don't know why someone randomly described to me on YouTube, but I hope they're having fun. I could do a lot of things, but I've been told I don't need to wingman him. Y'all are already getting married. It's true. It's true. I think I'm getting a little lost in the source in these details of all of these fur tufts on the hand. We'll do a couple, but not as many as I was doing. Me and Spook went on the Hero Forge the other day, and we gave Alistair and Elmara a bit of an update because we hadn't really updated them since a lot of the big changes to Hero Forge, like the new face system that they had, and like all the new poses and stuff. So, Spook basically completely redid Alistair. I tried to make Dell look as much like her original as possible, but with the updated stuff. So, like, I kept her armor the same and the pose the same, and I tried to keep her face. You know, it was mostly like updating the face and using decals and stuff to put in details that weren't there before. Because me and Spook did get minis from Hero Forge of Alistair and Elmara. That was our Valentine's gift to one another back in two, 2016? 2016? 2017? Yeah, we yeah, when Hero Forge was a new thing and stuff, that was what we decided to get as Valentine's gift for one another. We both bought each other our minis on Hero Forge. We both made them, and we still have them downstairs, obviously. And they were unpainted because Hero Forge didn't have color back then. So we painted them ourselves in the traditional painting. So we have an Alistair and Elmara mini downstairs in our mini collection. It was a very sweet thing that we did. And the files have still been there on our Hero Forge account, obviously. They've just been untouched, so they got updated. I don't think we're planning on buying them. It was just a fun thing, and the whole reason that this was sparked was I wanted them for a video. Y'all were alive back then, old. Silence, fossil. Ooh, the autosave coming in. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll probably post them to the Blood and Sand channel at some point. Also, I have Forbidden Hero Forge magic, which is also a big plus. Shh. 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 Yeah, I put my gloves on so it can't detect my hand. Shh. Shh. I have Forbidden Hero Forge magic. Shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. Scooby-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-da. No, I'm gonna completely ruin the vibe. And let me see. Oh my god, Battlebox Theatre's on Spotify. Cool. Where's Secret? Secret stage. Cool. That's gonna completely ruin the vibe when that comes on. That song will come on next. It's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret. I firmly believe that this song came into existence because they gave the VA a microphone and went, go crazy. Correct use of emotes. Do, 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 do. Skibba-dibba-da-doo! Skabba-dabba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Skabba-dabba-dabba, skabba-dum-dum-da-day. It's a secret. That is the secret level theme from BattleBlock Theatre. It's one of my favorite pieces of video game music. It's a secret, yeah. It's a secret. I like it because they're speaking my language. I am utilizing the slow cooker today, so I do not have to worry about prepping food, because the food has been prepped. It ate up most of my morning, but it means that most of my evening is now free. Speaking of your language, actually not all, I just needed a segue. Some memes. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm waiting. Aww. Aww. Baby. Open the window. Open the window. Okay. I was supposed to be like, what layer did I do these on? This layer, I just didn't rename it. Leg stripes. I just didn't rename the layer. Oh, my stomach is making digesting sounds. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten that jerky. But it tasted so good. I'm making an executive decision. I am not leveling Archer. Well, there you go. There you go. A decision has been made. You can move on with your life. What made the decision for you out of curiosity? 4 classes so far I've blocked. Couldn't be me. I have at least picked up every class. I just am not actively leveling basically all of them. Because I'm not really actively playing the game. I play it once a week for stream. I don't think that necessarily constitutes as actively playing it. I decided I just want to, considering I've also made a similar decision with the tank classes, this is no different. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's down to personal preference. I've seen people who literally play one class. I've seen people who have one in every category. And I don't know why the face tracker is occasionally losing me. Because I can see that it's not, because I can see Warudo. What is your problem? This seems like a Warudo thing. Because I can see that the face, I can see so the actual like iPhone face tracker, because obviously the iPhone has a screen, I can see on the screen that my face is still being tracked. So it's weird that when that drop happens, could be an internet connection thing because the iPhone is connecting to my computer via our local network. Excuse me. Yeah, I've seen people who literally level one class. I've seen people who level one of every type. I obviously in FF you will often encounter Omni 90s who have leveled every class. I don't think I'm ever going to be Omni 90. Omni 90. I mostly picked up every class out of optimism, I think. If I keep Dancer and Mech in near enough levels, I don't got to worry about Gear 2. Yeah, that was how I used to be. I used to be like that. And then it all fell apart. Yeah, I enjoy Dancer though. Saying that I don't really enjoy Bard, but I do enjoy Dancer. Because it feels it feels like the melee ones because it is just press the highlighted button basically. It feels a lot of the melee DPSs feel simple to me. Of just you have you have a simple basic rotation. So you press button 1 and then button 2 lights up. You press button 2 and then button 3 lights up. You press button 4 and then button 4 lights up, and so on and so forth. And that's your basic rotation. And that is why I like Dragoon and kind of why I like Dancer, because that's also very similar. Of, hey, is the button glowing? You should probably press that. Blah. Big yawn. I kind of wanted to try dance ever since we ran into Graha's daughter, question mark. I wouldn't know about that. I wouldn't know about that. Hi, Vaz. Drink some water. How's it going, Vaz? Mm. Oh, day off today. Hey, nice. Hope you're having a relaxing time, chilling out. I got ill previously Wednesday and didn't get it. Ah, fair enough. Well, that's kind of nice that they were like, "Oh, the sick doesn't use up your day off," because not every company would be like that. You know what I've been thinking about for like the last 3 months is, should I put an avatar on throne? And I think I'm going to. I'm just gonna pick which one. Because there's always avatars that I want. Like, I'm gonna be using this as the new main. But it's like a little guilty pleasure almost of having a new avatar. Something new to play with. Because look, I have a Gumroad wish list, but Gumroad's wish list system is awkward because basically there is no way for you to find people's wish lists. So it's a bit rubbish. Like, you can make a wish list, but how is anybody ever supposed to find it? And I don't think Jinxie has a wish list system yet. Ugh. Wow. Apparently, Powered is celebrating 32 million players. Holy shit. Also, what? My hand is not up there. My hand. What are you tracking? There's no hands up there. What are you tracking? That's a lot. Holy shit, that's a lot. It was the 1 year anniversary. This is true. It did come out in February, didn't it?
Tilda sent via throne.com.
Oz, thank you for buying me the brush for Substance Painter. Thank you. Heck. Thank you. It's appreciated. I'm not gonna faff around with trying to download that now because I gotta go through all the processing, but come Friday, I'll have a go at using that. Thank you. Oh, there's the email to say it's being processed. Thank you. Wow. Ah. Brushy, brushy, yeah, fur brush, the one that we looked at yesterday. It's gonna take practice to get used to it, but it looks cool, so I want to give it a go. So we'll see how it does. I also know that it's available on Gumroad and Jinxie. I will probably get the Jinxie one because Jinxie gives artists a better cut. Because I know this firsthand. I believe the price is the same. They didn't do what I did, where I made my Jinxie stuff slightly cheaper. To try and encourage people to use Jinxie. That just means they get more. Gonna test the brush on the Vulper? Yeah, I might try it on this once I've got it downloaded and set up. We'll give it a try on this and see how it looks. Why not? Yeah, I might go through my wish list and pick one at random, frankly, because now that I have the kit bash, it's not like I'm in a need for a new avatar, but it's just a nice thing to maybe like have in the background of something new to play with, and it also adds to the list of avatars I can take commissions for, so it benefits work. So I'll probably just go on the list and literally roll a d12 because I think I've got about 12 on there. I was sitting there for a few minutes trying to find you on Jinxie and went F it and searched the cobble and realised I am dumb. I was searching you, not your professional name. Ah, they have to use the name of the shop. Much like on Gumroad. It's the name of the business, not me. There's nothing on Jinxie that isn't on Gumroad. The E. True, but you've been hinting at probably ditching Gumroad, so I figured I should probably make an account at least. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. I'm not the only one. The reason I made a Jinxie account is because when Gumroad like briefly ditched its PayPal support, it has it back now. But when it briefly lost its PayPal support, and people were like, "Yo, a lot of people don't like buying stuff online, not using PayPal because of the little extra layer of security it's got." So people were like, "Oh, this is a good place that like is basically just for selling VR chat related stuff, because Gumroad you can technically sell all sorts of things on there." But they were like, Jinxie is basically just for VR chat stuff. And it has PayPal support, and it has better cuts for the artists. So a lot of artists that I follow were like, "Hey, I made a Jinxie. You can buy all my stuff here." So I did the same. I was like, "Oh, I've also made a Jinxie." So basically, at this point now, it's like if you find an avatar or an asset that you like on Gumroad, it might be worth seeing if you can find it on Jinxie, because it may be cheaper, because some artists are offering cheaper rates because Jinxie gives them a better cut. Or if it's the same price, you should probably just use Jinxie anyway, because the artist gets a better cut. Which is why I said that Fur Brush is available both on Gumroad and Jinxie. I will probably buy it on Jinxie. I haven't yet bought anything on there, so this seems like a nice little $5 thing to like test it with, I guess. Though to be fair, even if it's a case of like, oh, you can use PayPal, if you can, don't use PayPal, because PayPal also takes a cut. You don't see that as the customer, but the artist shop owner does. Every transaction that involves PayPal takes a cut off on any platform. So just bear that in mind if you ever use PayPal for anything. Weh. Bam, 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 bam. Revolut, yes. Yes, I will likely use Revolut to purchase it. Because Revolut has, like, what they refer to as the disposable uh one use cards. So yeah, I use Revolut for a lot of I use Revolut for a lot of online purchases now instead of PayPal. Literally for the same excuse of like I don't want to really be putting my bank details into websites and things like that. So I use Revolut's like one-time use safety thing, which is good. Yeah. I recommend Revolut to quite a few people. Where? Where? It sometimes annoys me when I know I have some money in there and can't withdraw them to buy something. Example, €50 cash and 50 Revolut. Actually can, but you pay something to the bank. What? That's confusing. I don't fully understand that. You mean like you can't withdraw cash? Because yeah, Revolut it's purely digital, which is why I only use it for online purchases. I don't use Revolut like day to day. You can put cash for free on Revolut to the bank, but not vice versa. I don't think that's true for me. I don't think that's the case for me. I think I have free bank transfers. I don't believe that's the case for me. That could be an international variance between Greece and UK. I don't believe I get any sort of like fee for doing bank transfers on Revolut, because Revolut's just a bank at the end of the day. It's a digital bank. It's just a bank. So yeah, I don't think I've ever had any kind of fees for sending money back. I don't do it very often, I will admit. I don't do it very often. Because I said I tend to use Revolut purely for online purchases, so I tend to just put money in my Revolut when as and when I need it. Of like, oh, I want to buy something that's £20, so I just put £20 in my Revolut and then do the transaction. But also, what you can do if you want to use money in your Revolut more is you can add Revolut. You can add a Revolut card to Google Pay or Apple Pay, and you can use your phone, and you can use your phone as payment in shops and stuff that accept it, and you can use it that way. If you're like, man, I'm in a shop and I want to buy something and I know I have money on my Revolut, if you link it to an Apple Pay or Google Pay, you can use it that way. Got a standard plan card. Oh, nice. I actually don't have a physical card for Revolut. Spook does though. But I did link it to my Google Pay for the one occasion I forgot my wallet, which saved me of going to the shop, going to buy something, looking in my bag and going, oh fuck. So I was able to pay with my phone. What a time to be alive. Isn't technology great when it works? Hi, Dan. Hello, my darling. How you doing? Right. Oh, that's the seam of the fur tuft, which I don't want to go on to. I'm not here, I'm working. Shh, mum's the word. Shh. Again, Hand Tracker doesn't like to work with my hands. Shh. Shall I play It's the Secret song again? Shall I play the secret song again? I already played it once this stream. You could have just said no. If you don't want me to play the secret song, I'm going to play the secret song. It will be played after this one.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Hi, pirate. How's it going? Secret song. It's the secret. Nice, you got a half day. Themed to have on the secret stage. That's what it is. This is the secret stage music. This is the music for the secret stage in Battle Block Theatre. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Oh, that's why I wasn't doing anything. I was hitting the underside of the arm. Okay, where's the... This one that is got the arms up. It's the level for... It's the secret level! Shh! It's a secret! It's the secret! Making chicken noises. Oh my god, Blue is a substance. Hi, Galaxia. Hi. We've made it 2 hours, and I don't want to murder someone yet, so we're doing well. It's still early, though. Everybody's turning up. Maybe have it as a bid point spend of 50k points to play the secret song. That's funny. Ow! Wow, I see how it is. Some people just don't appreciate art when they hear it. Suddenly pink! There's too many purple names in here. That's valid, actually. That's valid. It came from my bisexuality. Valid, valid. You'll still put your pink on my end. You're pink on my end. Can you be blurple? But can you be blurple, though? Because Hope and Das are also pink. Too much purple for blurple. But Das and Hope are also pink! You guys need to get out of the pinkle section. Pink is the tits. Valid, valid. That's why I have pink snoot. Do you know there's very early artwork of Blue where she has a black snoot like wolves normally do? Wolves don't typically have pink noses. There's very, very old early artwork of Blue with a black nose. Blorple and Blue. Just invent new colours. I do. I do. The thing is, I think, like, you can get more, like, nitty-gritty with your colour on Twitch, but, like, not in the chat settings. It's, like, an actual account thing, I believe. Yeah, so if you go to the creator dashboard, a place where people who are not streamers do not typically go. If you go to the creator dashboard and scroll down to settings and then go to channel, and then you click on brand, and then you can pick a profile accent color, and that gives you an actual, like, color slider. And my blue is not actually one-to-one with Blue's color because it shows you how the color will display on both the light theme and the dark theme. And even though no one uses light theme, and if they do, they're weird. Blue's blue doesn't show up that great on light theme, so my Twitch blue color is actually a bit darker than Blue's color. I'm using the word blue a lot until it loses all meaning. Please. I'm colorblind, you can get a pink lip, but that is pink. Pink will have fun. I can't be asked with the custom color. You've always been golden yellow, Core. I can't picture you as anything else. If you question it, I will cry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, I can show you. Wow, look, there it is. So if you're on the creator dashboard and you go down to settings, and then to settings you go to channel, and under brand, there's a thing just here. I don't know if this is like an affiliate only thing or whatever, but that's just where it is. And look, here's all like the default colors. But then you can just use this color slider here to just pick whatever color you want. Green! We're having green. Green's nice. That's the accent for my channel. Yeah, there's if you're a streamer, this color dictates your name in user chat, but it also dictates like the color of stuff like below you. Like if you like down here, finger tracker is not working, but I'm pointing downwards. The stuff down there. There you go. The stuff down there. That is what this color dictates. Which, as Thor has pointed out, fun fact: if you set your color to like black, no one can see it if they're in dark mode. So, good job. If I wasn't already associated with gold and yellow, I'd probably go with green. We have talked about this before. I find it very funny that you are associated with the color yellow and gold when your favorite color is green. It's just funny to me that that's how that has ended up. If you're subbed with to Twitch Prime, you get the same ability to choose a custom color. Do you mean Turbo? You're getting Turbo and Prime mixed up. But yeah. So blue's color is actually more over here because it's a sky blue, but I found it was too hard to see on light theme, so it is this color instead. But yeah, for people who don't know, there's a thing here. You don't have to use the you can just go into the color mixer and pick what color you want, and you can see how it looks on the two modes. Fun. It's very unlikely that people will turn the main off on this, but I'm going to make this texture come up here on the off chance that they do. Pre-Shimmer days, I had a core symbol as my Discord icon, which was yellow and black. Yes. Yes. So even before you had Shimmer, the association was yellow and black, and then Shimmer like solidified that because you stuck with the gold color. So gold is very locked in for you. It is very locked in for you. Turns off the main, wrote on the back, turn it back, put it back. I just wrote it. I just did a thing here that was just like. Hang on. Wait, what if I just did a thing here that was like. No. 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 To be fair, on the avian that I did for Kika, she has a secret star on the back of her neck that you can't see because the feathers go over it. So that's a nice little Easter egg. Secret star. But I think that's the thing when you're making something to sell, is that you kind of got to be aware of, like, the intention is to have the main on. But if people buy this, there is nothing stopping them taking the main off. So I should take that into consideration of how it looks with the main turned off. Because I could have just had this end there with, like, a straight line. I literally could have done that and have that end there, but it wouldn't look great if they had it turned off. Shimmer is yellow while Kaylin is black, so the black is still there, but kind of in the background. Poor Kaylin. Poor Kaylin. If things were different, maybe we could have been friends. The world was not kind to you, but it was not kind to me either. Yeah, that's a bit of artistic interpretation. Dylan and Kaylin sitting in a dark corner doing their best to be edgy. Yes, trying to out-edge one another. I can see we're getting our frame rate drops again. Here it comes. Here it comes. Substance Painter throwing a tantrum. Let's save. But it's true, yeah. We're not so different, you and I. That's like the tragic part of it, of like they were actually very similar. I think a lot of Kaelin came out when dealing with Dell. That's yeah, yeah. He probably saw a bit of himself in her. It's one of those things where it's like if it had come out sooner and the both of them, like not just Kaelin's stuff but like Dell's stuff as well, if both of their stuff had come out sooner, and then they could have potentially talked about it a bit more and sort of come to terms with it a bit more, and I think they could have had like a proper friendship. You know, I think it would be nice to think that maybe after the campaign they do. But that's like, you know, wishful thinking. I'd like to think that, but I know what you think happens to them after the end of the campaign, which is obviously not a nice thing. That's why I say in another world maybe they become really close friends. Well, maybe she helps them. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Depending on what feedback Spook has for me from the video I sent him, we might have a video upload tonight. Because Game of the Year video is done asterisk, pending hearing what Spook has to say about it. Kaelin was a soldier, and the whole thing about not liking you being on the battlefield and soldiers marching on their feet are definitely Kaelin things, not Shimmer things. Yeah, things that like in retrospect make sense. You know, things that you look back and you're like, ah, fuck, that makes sense. Soldiers marching on their stomach. Yeah, yeah. It was one of those character quirks where afterwards you go, of course. Shimmer was a lot closer to him, but and we loved him for it. That hand tracker is like, I do what I want. I don't know what it is behind me that it thinks is a hand. Because what is behind me is my chair and a blank wall. So I don't know what it randomly decides it thinks. I assume it must be like the pattern on the blanket because I have a blanket on my chair. But I don't know. I'm not seeing anything that's looking hand-like, guy. That's just me. Wacky waving arm floof lady. Wacky waving flailing arm flailing floof lady. Well. Add a black mask. Really loving this one. I love the color scheme and the patterns. Oh, thank you. I can't take full credit for it because it is based off another Digimon. But it is based off a Digimon that I love a lot, which you can probably imagine why. Because the colors do slap. The colors do slap. I am happy. It does look nice. They're nice colours. This nice pale blue and this kind of dark blue purple. It's literally like a blurple. It's like partway through between blue and purple. It's literally a blurple. It's nice. It's actually quite desaturated as well. It's quite in the middle of the of the thing, which just goes to show, because I always gravitate towards quite saturated colours, but these colours are actually kind of desaturated and they look nice for it. In fact, I'm going to experiment with something real quick. Well, duh, it's blurple. Yeah. It's a fantastic colour. We're going to copy the mask and then paste that mask. You're being moved into there. And we're going to make a new layer. It is just the face stripes. We're going to grab this colour. I'm actually going to saturate it a little bit more. And add a black mask. Oh. Oh. Hello? Is anyone there? I think I'm back. We're still kind of lagging because substance, but hello? Somebody say something. Uh-oh. I think we're back. Cool, why did you have to leave right when I needed you? Is there anybody there? Oh, thank God, Das. Thank God. Can you hear me, please? Everyone left me right when I needed them. We are having issues again because substance. Thank God. Thank God. This looks like it's crashed. Okay. There you go. We're regaining frames now that Substance Painter is closed. Not good. It's not good. Actively trying to do work and the program you're trying to work with is preventing you. Like, it's not good. It's not good at all. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Oh, it crashed when I tried to open the file. That's not good. That's not good if my file has corrupted for my last 2 days of work, Substance Painter. Substance Painter didn't shut down correctly. Here, please file a bug report. Optimize your program better. There's my bug report. Optimize your program better. Heck. Heck. This is a nice way to end the stream. We were doing well up until this point. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Oof, my blood pressure. Ugh. Actually giving me a headache now. Ugh. Not nice. Thank you, I will drink some water. Ah. Anyway. Oh, it thinking. Oh, it thinking. We're going to group that. I'm going to grab both of you, put you in there. And substance crashes. Oh, and takes my face cam with it. Oh, substance crashed and took the face cam with it. Okay, that's the universe telling me to stop streaming. We were doing so well right up until this point. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Good lord. Yep. I was literally just opening to see if, like, we could fix some things, but nope. It's like just actually fucked everything. Jesus. Okay. Yikes. God. If this had even been like, if Substance had never done this, I would have like been like, oh, maybe the new stream stuff is messing with it. But no, Substance has always been like this. Substance has always been like this. It's crashed VC Face before, and now it's crashed Warudo. And it crashed OBS just like it crashed Streamlabs that one time. So it just causes everything to crash. It's just a awfully optimized piece of software. What happened to the peaceful working? Substance broke everything and made me angry. There we go. There you go. I at least got my face back. I was worried it actually, like, fundamentally broken stuff for a minute there. There we are. Ugh. Breathe. I don't know what my eyes are tracking. Weird. There we are. Substance and Unity should be married. Yes, an unholy matrimony of breaking everything they touch. Substance is actually worse than Unity at this point. Like, Unity is bad, Substance is worse. Okay. Okay, well, thankfully Warudo is fine. Hello, darling. Thankfully Warudo is fine. There was a brief moment where I thought it wasn't, and I was worried that Substance had actually, like, broken something, like, broken something. But thankfully we're back with this, at least. So, I might go for a walk. I didn't actually have time to go for a walk at lunch today, so I haven't been out. So, I might go for a walk. Because, God, the problem is that I love texturing stuff. The process of texturing things is fun, and Substance actively makes it bad. Oh, boy. Well, anyway. I've got a new brush to download and try. Which I am looking forward to trying. On things. Farting does not cheer me up, I'm afraid. But I appreciate your attempt to try and lighten the mood. I need to calm down, yeah. I'm an adult. It's a universal experience. Every other artist I know who does retextures is like, yeah, I love doing retextures. I fucking hate Substance. Oh, well. It is what it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Final Fantasy. I've heard that there's another Moogle event starting. I don't know if it's started, because I didn't read. Because I'm a gremlin. It starts next week. Okay. Wednesday, February 26th. Cool. So this week we'll just do some more story. Next week we'll do some more story. This week we'll do some more story. Next week we will do Moogle event, and then after that it's Monster Hunter time. Are you guys ready for me to become a Monster Hunter streamer? I wanted to see if I could get this texture done before Monster Hunter came out, but with Substance actively fighting me, I don't know if I will. So we'll see how it goes. But hey, I got a new brush to try out. Thank you again, Voz. I need to sort out the processing on that, because I think it does take a day or two to go through. But thank you, Voz. Thank you for the gift on my throne. It's appreciated. And yeah, Monster Hunting Week. Yes, it will be a Monster Hunting Week. I want to do a drawing that is me holding a sign over the schedule that just be like, we're not doing any of this. We're monster hunting. I want to do a picture of me holding a sign over the schedule. It's just like, ignore that. Ignore that. We are monster hunting. But yes. To reiterate and reclarify, because I spent like 3 weeks telling people we weren't going to play Monster Hunter on the day it released, we are now going to play it on the day it releases, because I don't think I can physically stop everyone from playing, because we got about 12 people who want to play. So we're going to play Monster Hunter on release day. I should probably get around to pre-ordering it, because I still haven't. But, yes. 2 days before Monster Hunter, yeah. Monster Hunter is next week, or not this week. I don't know what community game to play this week. As always, guys, you can talk in the event channel and discuss it amongst yourselves if you want. We talked a bit about it on stream and stuff, but basically I just need a community game for this week because I don't need one next week, because next week is Monster Hunter. So yeah. Oh, the face tracker is now low on battery, so there we go. The universe is very much telling me to stop streaming. So I'm gonna go. Thank you for the support, everyone. It's always appreciated. Sorry for being a good grumpy grump because Substance Pain is being a piece of shit. Yeah. Nice talking with you all as always, and thank you again, Voz, for the gift off Throne. It's appreciated. Thank you. And I'll see you soon. Bye!